Hello there, fellow middle school math teacher. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my 5 secrets that every middle school math teacher needs to know to be a successful teacher. If we don't already know each other, my name is Kathy Martin, and I'm the creator of the Pre-Algebra Teachers Middle School Math Membership. We are your one-stop shop for everything you need to teach middle school math. I am so excited you are here. These 5 secrets I'm going to be sharing with you have been secrets that I have learned over almost 15 years of teaching experience. I want to share these 5 secrets with you so that you don't make the same mistakes that I made and you can just be successful from the start. All right, let's jump into these 5 secrets. Secret number 1, pick your battles. What do I mean by that? Okay, I once worked with a colleague who would literally scream at the students when they would walk in if they were wearing a hat. And her rationale was, she was trying to teach young men to be respectful and that respectful men don't wear hats in the classroom and they don't wear hats inside. And, respectful men take off their hats when they come inside. If you believe that, totally fine. But it was one of those things where she taught in a classroom where students were had some varying degrees of emotional trauma, and it just didn't seem like a battle that was worth picking. Or at least there is a better way to go about asking a student to remove their hat if that is something that you're gonna fight to the death about, and I get it. Every teacher has their own beliefs. Every teacher wants to teach their students whatever they want to teach them. But again, I just want to remind you to pick your battles carefully. If that is the hill you want to die on, all about wearing hats, that's fine. But I need you to think about if it's worth it to get in a battle with the student over a hat, or do you want to get in a battle over something that's a little bit more, meaningful or just worth your time, right? To me, fighting over a hat was not worth it. Especially, I didn't want to set a kid up for the very first thing when they walk into my classroom is to get yelled at by the teacher over a hat. Like that just didn't seem worth it for anyone. So that's secret number 1, pick your battles. Number 2, make friends with the custodian, secretary, cafeteria worker, groundskeeper, all the office people. Make friends with everyone that is outside of being a teacher, because I promise you, you will need them and you want to be nice. And if you are nice, they will help you. I made really good friends with the librarian and amongst all the other support staff on campus. And actually, it was awesome because my classroom got broken into and I had a ton of things stolen, unfortunately, from my classroom. One of the things that was stolen was my document camera and like the projector that goes along with the document camera. And I use my document camera every day in class. And I was really struggled because I really was not used to having to teach on the whiteboard and things like that. Like I use my document camera daily, every single class period. And so when it got stolen, I had no other means, and I went straight to the librarian because the librarian actually is also like the tech support at our school. They kind of do like double duty. And so she immediately was like, "Oh, I happen to have an extra one. Here you go." And it was no questions asked. I didn't have to fight for it because we had built that relationship. We built that rapport, and she liked me. And so she was able to hook me up with a brand new document camera the next day. So I didn't have to go very long, but it just goes to show the power of relationships. Secret number 3, be flexible. And I know that this is you're probably like, okay, whatever. But seriously, not all lessons go as planned. And I just want to say that not all of your lessons need to be this big song and dance and every kid's got to be, participating and just like the whole circus that I think the internet has forced us to believe. Like if we don't put on this giant song and dance in every lesson, we're a bad teacher. So just know that and be flexible when I say be flexible, I mean, if your lesson isn't going well that day, it's okay. And it's okay to take a break. It's okay to pivot. It's okay to change directions. It's okay to just like get up in the middle of that lesson that's kind of going badly and like have your students stand up, get the wiggles out, like take a deep breath, do some breathing, and then get back to it. Because sometimes it's just something in the air, right? Or it's just sometimes things aren't going well and you're just like, you know what? Okay, fine. We're going to scrap this for today and we're going to play a quick game. And we're just going to change things up and get back to this tomorrow when I kind of have figured out what's wrong. Or, it gives you a chance to kind of assess the situation. So just be flexible with yourself and with your students. Secret number 4, say something to each kid every day. Remember the ones who are hardest to love need the most love. I know for me, I've been guilty of this. When you have students who are like your good ones, right? The ones that are always working, they turn everything on time, they ask questions, they participate, but like they also kind of tend to be the quiet ones. Say something to every single kid each day, even if it's, hey, good morning, so glad you're here. And you might not talk to them for the rest of class because you have to be in 14 other million places during your class period. It's important to say something, check in with each kid, whether it's 2 seconds, 20 minutes, say something to every kid, okay? And then secret number 5, set your boundaries and ask for help and support. This was my biggest struggle all throughout my teaching career, and I just feel like I'm getting the hang of it. Over the last few years, I've completely removed email from my phone. I no longer check emails on my phone. This is very important. I encourage you to do the same. Don't check your emails once you have left school. I know it might be easy to think like, yeah, but then I can just deal with it. I don't have to think about it. Deal with it tomorrow. The emails will be there tomorrow. They will. And if you don't, don't let school take up more mind space than it already does. And please, please, please ask for support. When I first started teaching, I had zero support. I had, 12 people in my department and I got zero support from anybody and I had zero resources. And it's been really my true mission to help teachers feel supported and feel like the best math teacher that they can be, because I didn't have any of that. And it's a really crappy place to be when no matter how many years you've been teaching, nobody wants to do this alone. You can't do this alone. So ask for support. If it's not within your department, ask for support outside of your department. If I can be of support for you, please come join our membership. Come inside. I am here to support you because I don't want you to ever feel alone. And I don't want you to ever feel like you are not making the giant impact that you are making with your students, because you are. So these are my 5 secrets. If I can support you inside of the Pre-Algebra Teachers Math membership, please let me do that. Check out this video so you can see what's inside of our membership, see what's inside of our community so you can be part of it if you would like to. I want you to feel like you are truly thebomb.com, because you are. I hope that these 5 secrets help you be a better teacher, help you teach successfully, and be the success that you really are. Until next time, bye for now.